Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today's gonna be another duel video for you guys. We got Trickstar Orcust versus Subterrors for you all today. This was shot at our local tournament at Lionheart Games. We had a win-a-box on this day, which was last Sunday, so this was the finals match, and yeah, let's just get right into it. On the person on the left is Brian. He's playing the Trickstar Orcust deck, and then on the right is Larson playing the Subterror deck. So should be interesting how this matchup goes. We got Meta versus Rogue in today's matchup. So we're going to see what Brian searches off the light stage here. Probably going to get something that can get on the board quickly. Probably like a free, like Corvain, for example, which is right there. So he's going to grab the Corvain to probably just spec it out, get a free body on board, and he probably has something in hand and normal as well to quickly go into Mermaid. Or maybe if he has an Orcust in hand, he can go into Galatea. So we'll see him special out the Corvain, and he's going to normal the Horror, so that's good for him, because now he can just pretty much skip a step, because all he has to do now is just go into the Galatea instantly. So, yep, so there it is right there, and see where he goes from here. He's going to activate the Horror to special out the Orcust from deck, and we'll see if Larson has a response, and he does with the Ash, but it looks like he's quickly met by the Call by the Grave, so Orcust shenanigans are going to keep going through, undeterred it looks like, so we'll see what Brian brings out. He looks like he's going to bring out the Orcust Nightmare, so that's pretty much a standard play. He's just probably going to go through the standard combo, pretty much. I wouldn't expect no less. So he's going to link both off the Galatea and the Nightmare into the Rusty Bardige, and looks like he's going to activate the Nightmare to target the Bardige to send a Orcust from deck. So see, it looks like Larson's asking what the effect does. Bardige, it looks like so. And now we're going continuing play. See what Brian sends. And it looks like he's gonna send the Skeleton. So pretty standard play there. Like I said, what Brian's doing right now is just pretty much just standard Orcust stuff. And he's gonna do simple Skeleton to bring back the Galatea. See where he goes from here. So he's going to activate Galatea to presumably shuffle the Nightmare, and it's going to be met by an Effect Veiler. So the Nightmare is going to be staying in the banish pile. So so Larson had some good, pretty much some good interruptions. We'll see if it pays off going to his turn. It looks like it's going to be a Dingirisu coming down, attaching the Skeleton from the graveyard. And he's going to do Bardige's effect. See if Larson has another interruption, which he does not. So Bardige is going to go through. He's going to send a Phantom Knight and then into the grave, and then he's going to set a Fog Blade, which there is right there. So Larson with two key interruptions. I mean, it doesn't affect Brian that much. I mean, it kind of depends. I mean, I don't know if I don't really think it affected Brian's turn that much, because he's still going to be able to get pretty much what he wants going into Larson's turn. And he's going to go into another Galatea, yep. And then he's probably going to use the... Oh, no, he's going to activate Terraforming first. Their response here, it doesn't look like it. So he's going to go into Terraforming, and he's probably going to grab that Babel, and which there it is, right there. That's going to be able make it able so his Orcust are going to be quick effects on Larson's turn. So, yeah, even through two interruptions, it doesn't look like Larson's hand traps really did anything. It looks like Brian's still going to be able to get what he wants going into Larson's turn. So it'll be interesting to see how Larson responds. Subterrors have a good grind matchup, I will say that. They have some good speller traps to help grind it out, and Guru is always a great option. Guru Control has always been a good option in the metagame to combat these combo decks. So it looks like he's going to set two Fog Blades. Looks like there's two Fog Blades set, and he's going to pass it over to Larson. So we'll see what Larson does here. See if he can gets going into some Subterror plays early. And he does have the Hidden City in hand, so that's good. He's going to be able to search out his engine, pretty much. See what he searches out now. He's going to grab the Guru. So, yep, we're right into the Guru. So Guru is probably going to just be set in this turn, probably. I mean, we'll see what Larson does. He's probably just going to set the Guru, maybe try and activate Hidden City, but it's probably going to get hit with a Fog Blade, so it's going to take more than just Guru to get Larson out of this precarious situation. He's going to set 1. He's going to activate Hidden City to flip, which is the Guru, so he's probably going to activate the Guru's effect, which he is probably right now. Let's see if Brian has a response. He's going to quickly target it with the Fog Blade. Does Larson have a Fiendus in hand? That's a question. And he does. He does have a Fiendus, so he's going to negate that by putting the Guru face down again. So it looks like Brian just clarifying what's going on here. And so Fiendus is going to put the Guru face down, and the effect is going to go through. So he's going to be able to get the search. See what he searches out here. So he's just checking his hand just to make sure he has everything he needs, or the things that he wants is in hand before he searches something else. I mean, I think in this situation, I mean, if he has Umastrix in hand, oh, it looks like he's going to grab the File Bell. So he must have Umastrix in hand, probably, you'd think, if he's getting the Final Battle. So if that's the case, I think he has Umastrix in hand. And he does, yeah. So he's going to activate Umastrix to special it because because one of his Subterrors were flipped face down. So on resolution, he's going to special summon the Umastrix face down. He's going to set a card, and he's just going to pass. So see what happens on the end phase here. It looks like he's going to banish. It looks like Brian's going to banish the skeleton, but it's quickly met with a Call by the Grave. So Larson intelligently kept the Call by the Grave in hand to hit the Dingirsu in the end phase of his turn. That is a really good play by him, and that's going to set Brian back a bit, because now he can't activate Dingirsu on his turn, because Dingirsu is going to be negated until the end of Larson's next turn. So yeah, a really good play by Larson there. A very intelligent play. So it looks like still an end phase here. Brian's gonna send back the skeleton to set a crescendo from deck. So yeah, a really good play there by Larson. That kind of sets Brian back a little bit, not terribly, but the fact that he can't use Dingirsu now during his turn is going to be kind of rough for him. So looks like he's verifying what was set there to Larson. He's going to activate another light stage from hand. So it's going to get him another Trickstar. He's probably going to search the Candina here, which he does right there. So yeah, no, pretty standard play there. He's just going to grab the Candina. Probably use the Candina to search for other stuff. Maybe he'll search the Lycris off the Candina if he runs Lycris in the deck. And looking like he's gonna target the set with Light Stage, and looks like Larson's gonna chain the Final Battle. So this is interesting because Final Battle resets itself, so it doesn't look like Final Battle will just go anywhere because it's being activated, and it's gonna reset. But looks like it's not gonna matter because Brian is just gonna hit it with Crescendo anyway. Not gonna want to deal with that, so Final Battle is just negated and banished. But if that Final Battle did go off, it would have just reset itself, and even if it was during the end phase, it wouldn't have gone away. So that's a kind of a funny loophole there. So it looks like Candida is going to come down, which is going to be normal summoned. See see if he activates the effect. Doesn't look like he's activating the effect yet. Unless he doesn't want to, unless he has no targets. He looks like he's not going to activate the effect. Wow. So he's now going to activate Galatea to possibly shuffle back the Nightmare. Does Larson have a response? He doesn't. And it looks like he has no target. It looks like Brian does not have any targets in deck does not have any spell traps in deck to send. So that's another intelligent play for him, because due to the fact that the new rules where the opponent cannot pretty much verify what's in this deck or what's in your hand, he can just pretty much just shuffle, and if he has no targets, he doesn't have to show. He can just say, nope, I don't have any targets, I can just shuffle it back. So that's not illegal play. That's not a cheating play. That's not an illegal play. That's a completely legal play by Brian. So yeah, even if you have no targets in deck, you can still shuffle a Dark Machine back into the deck off of Galatea. So that's a cool little fun fact. So it looks like they're both talking now, trying to figure out. It looks like Larson. Looks like Brian's trying to figure out if the Umastrix is like common knowledge, which Larson's pretty much told him yes it is, because yeah, pretty much it was special summon face down. So yeah, see what Brian does here. He knows the Umastrix is set. He knows Guru is there. So, and also the Hidden City can negate attacks. So this is pretty much honestly not a good spot for him. If he could use Dingirsu right now, he would have just sent the Hidden City anyway. All right, looks like he's maybe gonna attack here. I don't know if it would be wise. Oh, he is gonna attack. He's gonna declare attack on the Guru, which is set. Larson's gonna activate Hidden City by negating and flipping. So he's gonna flip up the Umastrix, and Umastrix is gonna activate now to banish a card on his side on Brian's side of the field. See what Brian hits if it goes through, or no, Larson hits if this goes through, because there is a Fog Blade still set in the field. It looks like Larson's just reading. I mean, he knows the Crescendo's gone, so I mean, but at the same time, he might want to take away the fact that, oh no, is he? Oh, like, I mean, to me, it would be take away the option of going into Dingirsu, so just to get rid of Galatea. At least that's just me. At least that's what I would do. Just get rid of the Galatea, because then he can't go into Dingirsu at all next turn. Or like Dingirsu at all going into the turn after Larson's. See if Brian wants to hit with Fog Blade. Nope. So yep, Larson does the exact thing I was just saying. He gets rid of the Galatea just to deny Brian from ever going into another Dingirsu here. So that's really good on him. See if we'll see what happens here. Doesn't look like Brian can really attack now, because he wastes his attack with Bardish. So looks like he's gonna go into main phase 2 here and pass. So Larson's in a really good spot now. He's been full control of this duel. So yeah, let's see what he can do here. It looks like he's gonna use Guru off of the Hidden City, I believe, or just flipping Guru in general to activate effect, and it's gonna be hit with the Fog Blade. I think that's exactly what Larson wanted, just to bait out that Fog Blade. So we'll see what he gets off the Pod Duality. So you see a Crackdown, Extravagance, and a Summon Limit. I think Summon Limit would be the best option here because, well, against Orcust, it's just an almost pretty much a big floodgate against them. So, and that's what exactly he does. He grabs a Summon Limit and starts shuffling his deck, and he's probably just going to quickly set that card. And there's the cut of the deck, so showing what he added off of the Pod Duality. He's gonna Hidden City. No, he's gonna put the Umastrix face down, and then he's gonna use Hidden City to flip the Umastrix back up to then banish the Bardish. So looks like he just flipped the Guru manually rather than using Hidden City. So that's pretty good play there. And he's gonna then he's gonna attack with the Umastrix into the Candina, doing 200 damage. So not much for damage, but still Larson's in a very good spot, and you can see now that he has the Summon Limit active. So at this point, I think Larson's just got game here, or just has gotten too far in control, and looks like Brian does sense that, and it's going to scoop it up and just go into game 2. So really good job by Larson with some pretty intelligent plays there by holding that Call by the Grave, just because he knew that during the end phase that stuff was going to go on. So very good play by him, which pretty much led to his victory there. He just denied the Dingirsu from Brian, and just quickly just took control from there. So even going second, Subterrors can still steal some games. So so now both players are going on deciding. And looks like Brian's going to show the camera what he sided. Looks like I saw 2 Pankratops and like a Denko. So yeah, pretty good there. Pretty good size for him. And we'll see what Larson sides in. I can't really tell what he's siding in because he just puts his cards face down. So we'll just probably find that out when the duel starts. So Oh, never mind. He looks like he's showing the camera, but failing at it. But yeah, so it should be interesting to see how game 2 will go. I can imagine that Brian's gonna go first again, so we'll see if he can go full combo and just try to outgrind Larson here, because Larson, I mean, the fact that Larson runs like 9 hand traps in the deck, he has 3 Fiendus, 3 Effect Veiler, 3 Ash, and yeah, and I think Impermanence as well. I forget, but he has a ton of hand traps, so Larson has plenty of interruptions going into this next game and going second, as you have all seen. So yeah, looks like both players are still shuffling, but anyway, since we're pretty much in the intermission part of the video, I'd like to thank you all for watching this far, if you guys have made it this far into the video. So very happy. Very happy for that. Hope you guys are all enjoying this duel video so far, and yeah, let's figure out who's going to come out on top here. So looks like game 2 is just about to begin. Both players are cutting their decks, and we'll see who comes out on top here. We'll see if Brian can force a game 3. So yeah, here we go. So here you go. Both players get their opening hands, and we're off and rolling. And we're gonna see a open turn light stage off of Brian's opening hand. So it's gonna probably grab, obviously, probably a Korriban again. We'll see, unless he already has it in hand. And yep, just gonna grab the Korriban right there. So probably shades of last game. Just yeah, just shades of last game. Probably just gonna start it off the same way. He's gonna activate Korriban. Yep, special summon it. So he has a free monster on board. See what he normal summons. I see a Neospace Connector in hand, and also an Aqua Dolphin. So yeah, not that bad of a hand. So he's just debating here on what he gets, and he normal summons the Aqua Dolphin. So we'll see if he wants to activate its effect, and he does by pitching the wand. So looks like he has to see his hand. So Larson having the chain. Larson does chain. He chains the Lancia, so that's pretty much probably gonna shut off that whole turn in general. And Larson's gonna just give him his hand, and he has spells and traps. Literally, that's it. He just has. He has a Hidden City, Call by the Grave, Solemn Strike, and a Polyduality in hand after that. So Larson chaining that Lancia pretty much is now going to just probably shut off Brian's whole turn in general. Or, like, I guess not shut it off, but it's going to get, you know, pretty much, like, not as great as it probably would have if that thing didn't get activated. So he's going to go into Mermaid by linking off the Cerberus, and he's going to pitch the Connector, probably just to special summon the Orcust Nightmare. Yeah, I think at this point, Brian's just going to have to go into Dingirsu Pass. That's literally all you can do now because of Lancia there. So, pretty rough. But it's a really good side against these Orcust decks, so pretty, like it's not surprising that Larson would side it in, so. And yeah, looks like he's just gonna link him off, go into Galatea, and probably just gonna go straight into Dingirsu here, unless he wants to do something else. Yeah, he's just gonna. Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna go into Dingirsu here. Even though he's just debating. He's just debating. It looks like just making sure what's in his graveyard. Yeah, there you go. So he's just gonna come out down with the Dingirsu. He's gonna then activate Babel. So, makes it so his stuff is quick effects again. So he has a Nightmare in there. I think it's and a Wand. So not bad. I mean, the Wand. I mean, kind of is situational right now. Not that good because nothing is banished. But the fact that he has a Nightmare in there is pretty decent. So looks like he's just gonna pass off to Larson now. So we'll see what Larson can do. See if he can take advantage of this good start for him by making that really good interruption there against Brian. So he's going to start us off with the Hidden City. Probably going to search out the Guru, which is there it is right there. Pretty much that's the go-to, pretty much like the go-to thing. You're just gonna go straight into Guru. But no, yeah, I'm pretty sure Larson right now is just feeling really good. I'm pretty sure like at this point you're feeling confident. You have him down to your level, so at this point just get if he can get the lock going or just the things down into his favor, everything should just pretty much be go on swimmingly and just get him to a 2-0 win. So he did play Poly Duality there. His options are evenly matched. There could be only one and another Hidden City. Evenly matched, not really good right now because obviously, as we've seen, it's just Dingirsu on board. So I think just grabbing the there can be only one is probably the best option for Larson here because it's a floodgate and just screw over Brian a little bit more to give him another hoop to jump over when he tries a combo. And yeah, so that's what he's going to do. He's going to grab that there can be only one. Pretty much the best pick there. Just no-brainer, I feel. So we'll see what else if he has. Let's see if he opened the Umastrix in hand again. That would be really good if he did. Because then he would just have the guy to banish his stuff again. And Hidden City gonna target the set, which is the Guru. Guru is now gonna search. Probably into the Umastrix. Oh no, it's going to be Final Battle. So he must have opened the Umastrix again, so that's just busted right there. So he's going to grab the Final Battle. Probably going to put the Guru face down, and the Dingirsu face down as well. And there it is. So he's going to activate Guru's effect, put himself face down, and also the Guru. The Guru's going to put himself face down, and also the Dingirsu. And then, yep, the Umastrix is going to activate, and then it's going to special summon itself face down, and he's just going to set 2, and look like he's going to, no, set 3. And, yeah, is that going to be it? And he's going to pass? Yeah, so we're in end phase now. Let's see if it's going to... Now, wait, no, he has no... he's going to activate Nightmare, but he has nothing to target, really, so... Yep, so it's just going to pass down now to Brian. Brian's going to... Brian's going to have to get that Dingirsu back up if he's going to do anything. But Larson has plenty of ammo coming at him with hand traps and everything, and also back row. He's going to... Looks like at the start of the turn, he's going to use Final Battle to flip the Umastrix face up to then banish the Dingirsu. So, and then looks like Nightmare is now going to target the Umastrix. Pretty much a desperation play now. Does Larson have a response to that? And he does with a Solemn Strike. It's going to stop the Nightmare now. So 2 interruptions right now. Well, I guess not. I guess the first play wasn't an interruption, more of like a power play. So. Yeah, like that's a big interruption though, getting rid of the Nightmare. So now, yeah, I mean there's still the wand to get back to Dingirsu, but I'm pretty sure Larson has something in store for that Dingirsu when it comes back. So, and he's going to activate the wand. Going to probably grab the Dingirsu there. Is there a response by Larson though? Larson's just gonna read quick. And nope, he does not have a response. So Dingirsu's back potentially, and he's gonna probably activate his effect, presumably. Looks like no, probably. And yeah, he's just not going to activate the effect at all. Oh no, he is activating the effect. He's gonna send that card. He's gonna send the card that right there, and it was there can be only one. So not a bad thing to send off. It gets rid of that whole problem of there could be only one, screwing over Brian even more. And it looks like he's gonna attack. Hinsei, though, is going to negate, and then he's going to flip up the Guru to get our search. And yeah, Larson's just in full control right now. There's nothing really Brian can do right now. It's just, at this point, Larson's just, again, too far ahead now. I mean, he put Brian down to a level where he can't recover, and now Larson's just, plussing off of it. And yep, Guru's now going to put that Dingirsu back face down again because of the fact that it's a quick effect now because of the fact of there's another Subterror on the field. So, and now we're on to Larson's turn. We'll see if Larson can close it out. He's going to start it off with the Pot of Extravagance. Going to banish 6 to draw 2. And we'll see if these 2 cards are the cards to help close out the game. He's going to activate Umastrix to put it back face down. See if he uses it in his Hidden City here. Oh, he's going to activate another Hidden City to get our search off. So, yeah. I think Larson's got this game in the bag pretty much. So he added the Archer off of the Hidden City. So pretty much not a bad monster. He's probably just going to use it though as a beat stick for this. He's going to flip the Guru to get in our search again. And he's going to get the final battle. Another final battle for himself. So he has 2 final battles either in his hand or in his on the field. So he has 1 set and 1 in his hand. He's going to set 1. Set 2. Hidden City's now going to flip up the Umastrix, which is going to banish the Dingirsu again. And he's going to normal summon the Archer. And he's going to activate Final Battle to double the Umastrix attack. And that's going to be game right there. So Larson goes second 2 times with the Subterror deck and gets the win against the Trickstar Orcust deck. So very good job by Larson. He had some very intelligent plays the entire time and just played the matchup really goodly, or really amazingly. I was trying to find a correct word there. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed it, leave down in the comments section below what you guys think of both decks. If you guys want a deck profile on Larson's Subterrors or the Brian's Trickstar Orcust deck, leave it down in the comments section below as well. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, definitely subscribe. See you guys next video. Have a nice day.